Do you like unions? Do you like scavenger hunts? If so, there's a fun one you can do this time of year, and it's called Find the Union Bug. What's a union bug? A union bug is a little symbol added to printed materials to indicate that the workers who made it are unionized. It's a quick way to tell if something was made with union labor. No, it's not a real bug. It looks like this. It's usually a little oval or pill shape with some letters and numbers inside and around it that say which union the workers are in. Once you know what it looks like, you can find it lots of places, at least places that are affiliated with the union movement. In my office, the bug is all over the place. On this banner, on our mission statement, on these sweet stickers, on these buttons. It's tiny, but it's there. On this sweet poster of a speech by FDR. Sometimes you might have to turn a page or two, but you can find it. It's a pretty firm rule in the labor movement. If you're getting something printed, it better have a union bug on it. Like this sweet 2025 Pacific Northwest Labor History Association calendar. Like this Pass the Pro Act mailer from the Oregon AFL-CIO. Like this beautiful poster for the Portland Jobs with Justice 2018 annual dinner featuring keynote speaker Ramon Ramirez. That doesn't mean that if it doesn't have the bug, the folks who had it made don't support labor. They just didn't go to a union print shop. Maybe they did it in-house. Or maybe they have a great relationship with a mom-and-pop print shop that they prefer to use. It's even possible that it was printed at a union print shop, but they forgot or didn't know how to ask for the bug. A union can even biff it and forget to get the bug put on their stuff. It's embarrassing, but it happens. Out in your everyday life, you're less likely to see the bug. Unions still only account for about 7% of private sector workers, after all. Pretty dystopian numbers if you ask me. Which means that most things that are made are not made with union labor. But there's one time of year that the union bug comes out and shines, and it's
election season.
It's morning again in America.
During elections, most candidates for public office court the union vote, and the way to put your money where your mouth is to buy union-made goods and services. If a candidate is trying to convince union members that they support unions, it's easy to go to a union print shop, make sure they put the bug on their stuff, and then plaster their district with yard signs. So you, a constituent, can have a fun little time walking around your neighborhood and finding the signs that have union bugs on them. I spent a few minutes walking around my neighborhood, and I found a bunch. This one had one, so did this one. They're usually down in the bottom corner, but sometimes they're right in the middle of the bottom. Of the 13 signs I walked past, 9 of them had bugs. But no bug for Debbie Kitchen, and no bug for sitting councilperson Dan Ryan. And I appreciate Ruben Berlin and Will Mesbelt's unorthodox sign shapes, but I don't appreciate that they didn't use a union printer. Here are some more of the bugs I found. And if you live in a rainy city and pick the wrong weekend to make a video, you can do this scavenger hunt at home with
Mailers.
Just make sure to redact your address. In my experience, almost all of the mailers do have bugs. Ooh, an envelope. Only a couple didn't. Shame on you, Domino's. You've lost my vote. So, happy scavenging. If you see union bugs out and about, post them. Tag me if you want, and definitely tag the candidate and give him props for supporting union labor. Oh, and
don't forget to vote.
Look for the union label when you are buying a coat, dress, or blouse. Remember some